great. Yeah.
Are you energized with everything that basically the stack being stacked against you, the deck being stacked against you? Does that re-energize you? In fact, nobody's picking you. You just the little guy. Nobody's giving you a shot. You just a little dude coming from the UK over to America.
I'm the guy who's supposed to walk in the fight and get beat and get knocked out and whatever. But you know what? This is what kind of I want people to believe that, because once I pull off the upset, it's gonna be a big slap in everyone's face, man. And I want to do that. And I like to be in that position where I am the underdog and I am the guy who's supposed to get beat, and it just makes the story even better when you win.
You have speed, but Canelo does have power. Power doesn't concern you at all.
No, I've never been scared. Look, I respect the power, and this is the first fight I'm probably going into where I'm respecting. Probably the second fight where I'm respecting the power. When I fought against guys where I got beat, I never respected those fighters like Garcia and stuff. I thought this is gonna be a walk in the park. I'm a better fighter than them. But this fight, I mean, the only fight I respected the guy with power was Maidana. And when you respect it, you know exactly what to expect. Like, for example, like power shots, and you know you can get knocked out with one big shot. But you're on the edge, you work hard, you make sure you don't make any mistakes. Going into this fight against Canelo, I'm gonna be on the edge and I'm gonna be smart. I'm not gonna make any mistakes because I don't wanna be on end of one of his big shots. You know, I'm gonna be smart and I'm gonna be using my skills. I've got the skills, I've got the boxing skills, I've got the speed. Why not use them? Why not use the tools that I have? That's what we're gonna do.
When people criticize your chin, I mean, what do you say about your chin compared to every other fighter's chin?
You know, the shots I've been knocked down with, I think they would knock down anyone. I mean, they would knock down anyone. Like, for example, Garcia come with a huge shot and, you know, I was put down and, you know, but every time I've been put down, I've always been on my feet when I've been stopped. I'm not one guy to just lay there, like, you know, if you look at, like, so people like I said, Manny Pacquiao's got no chin, you know, he's been up against the great fighters. I think it's just something that people always want against, we kind of want against me and say some things about me, try and put me down. You know, I never let it get to me. I've always brushed it off my shoulders, and you know, if people don't think I can take a shot, then that's fine. But come May 7, they are going to see fireworks. They're going to see a massive upset.
Did you get to see the Kell Brook victory over Kevin Vizier? And do you think he needs to step up in terms of names like you're doing with Canelo?
I think I've been saying it for a long time. If there was a fight between me, myself, and Kell Brook, he needs to definitely up the game. He needs to fight. He's a world champion. I know he's back-to-back mandatory and stuff. He's at his peak of his career where he needs to have these top fights and these big names. He needs to fight these big names. Win or lose, why is he afraid to fight these big names? Because he thinks he'll get beat. I mean, he needs to, you know, one thing about the fight fans love me because I fight guys who even, you know, I don't have to fight. I mean, I don't have to take this fight against Canelo, but I want to give it for the fight fans. I want to give it to the people and prove what position I'm in and what level of a fighter I am. I think Kell Brook needs to do the same. I think he needs to grow a bit of balls and fight some bigger names.
Jill said it looks like Gennady Golovkin at 157.
You know what? I do not believe that. I can't believe he would come out with so much stupid like that, because that is, I mean, I can't talk about that, man. I mean, I know he did say that he wants to fight him. Was it him or was it his promoter?
It might have been Eddie Hearn.
Eddie Hearn said it, so look, I mean, you've got the guy wrapped in cotton wool. You don't want to put him in a medium of a hard fight, and you're saying that you put him in somewhere like Golovkin. Well, my user brains, I mean, I just think that he's just using my name and name that Golovkin to kind of get his career on a high. I mean, we at the top level of boxing, but fight guys just a little bit, you know, not as big as us. I think because the names out there, fight guys maybe in the top 10 in the world, and then see where he belongs. Look, he's a good fighter, and I'm sure he can get far. But I just think he's wasting his career. I think his promoters maybe, if it's not Kell Brook, I think it's his promoter that's kind of just keeping him waiting and, you know, kind of giving him these easy fights, because as a fighter, you want to fight the best. But if it is Kell, I think he's in the wrong sport, and he doesn't want to fight the best.